Greetings and salutations, friends, yet again, I know, I'm overstreaming Frostpunk 2, but this is a really enjoyable video game, god damn it. It's been a while since I'd had a nice, chill city builder like this, honestly. It kind of reminds me of Anno, in a weird way, in that the game has this lovely pacing. We're always doing something. You're always clicking on something, building something, reading something, you know? It's an excellent little city builder. Not quite to the heights of Anno 1800s, but pretty damn good. The real Zartak, what is this I hear about you making out with alien tentacle beasts, Arch? Also, dare I remind you to play EU4 mod, Anbenar. Listen, people have looked at Johnny Storm as the hunk superhero he is and thought to themselves, he kind of looks like Arch, and, I mean, I do agree. Mary Bell, 54, laundress, eavesdropping through a door. Hold on. We've got the technology to create mechanical cats, but we're still doing laundry by hand, but with laundresses. Really? I feel like this seems like a bit of a waste, but what do I know? They don't invite me anymore. Every other Sunday we used to meet up, the four of us, crumpets, berry wine and gossip, the perfect afternoon. Now they won't even talk to me. I spew poison out my mouth, spouted Lizzie. That's what the steward said. I can't hear them coming up the stairs again without me. I can hear them. Condemned evolvers are shunned by the other residents of the city. Well, fucking yes, they should be. They're crazy. Say, oh, they shun me. That's because you're a fucking nut job. Not my problem. Ah, Winterhome Ruins. Okie dokie then. This is an extremely dangerous place. We better come prepared. Well, I guess we're about to find out how prepared we are, aren't we? Descending into the Valley of Winterhome will be very challenging. We will need to divert resource, manpower, and tension from New London. Are you certain you wish to confront this challenge now? I mean, okay, is there anything else I need to do? New London is running pretty damn well. I've got big surpluses of pretty much everything I need. The tension is a little bit unfortunate, but oh well. My little oil plot is running perfectly well. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if there's a time to go off and do something else, it would probably be about now. So I've got pretty enormous stores of just about anything and everything. In fact, if anything then, let's plonk down a couple more store piles. So another material store pile. Another goods store pile, perhaps. And we're building up food to 180,000. We're building up fuel to 180,000. And I believe that's housing being built right there, yes. I mean, I think I'm about as ready as I can conceivably be, honestly. So, off we goddamn go, I guess. Except, send colonists. Steward, a radical group of faith keepers has come forward with a proposition. They suggest ensuring the leading members of the Evolvers end up included in the colonist group that will set out for Winterhome. I see now. What an honor. The Evolvers have been a source of discord in New London. One member of the Fate Keepers says, make sure the most fervent among them join the main group of Winterhome colonists. With them gone, New London will be free from protests. What should we do? I'm not so sure about that. I mean, in New London, I can keep a command over them, but sending them off to Winterhome? Are you entirely certain that's a good idea? Affiliation, make sure to include. Go and improve the Faith Keepers. Decide later. I mean, it would make New London even calmer, which is good, but it would also potentially make Winterhome a lot less calm. Yeah, I think I'm going to abide by the old adage, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I think we will send general issue colonists to Winterhome. It seems like too much of a setup for basically a separatist colony being formed, so let's not risk that, shall we? It seems silly. Angry Frostlanders grow more radical. Steward, the Frostlands have grown deeply unhappy with your rule. Now open your Frostland 20 evolvers. Really? Really? Why? Really? I thought I was taking good care of you. Okay, encourage the initiative. Suppress them. Merely. Reinforcement with evolvers. Evolver's fervor is slightly increased. I mean, I thought they were actually being fairly happy with me, but apparently not. Right, well, God, I don't really want to, but... There, I'll fund one of your projects. That did absolutely nothing. In fact, I think that made them angrier with me. Interesting. I see. Weird. Now, for you, though, I would like you to de-radicalize the Faith Keepers, which is going to make them a little angry with me, but it's going to get rid of one more point of radicalization, which I'm fairly happy with, and I can always just, like, promote them later in the future to get more. Yeah, organized baptisms, there you go. Yeah, that was a complete and utter waste of heat stamps, as that did not change my relation with them one fucking iota. Wow. That was an utter waste.
Steward! Do you hear us, Steward?
Tension is marginally increased. Heating demand has it. No, all of that's kind of terrible, because tension is kind of my main problem right now, so all of those ideas are awful, sir. Right, construction time, 10 week, 5 days. Right, very well. In the meantime, we don't have a whole lot of explorator parties. We can't really go checking out anything else. I'm kind of actually hoping now that we'll start running out of ancillary resources, because, 310 people died attending the machines? Well, shucks, they should have been more careful, what can I say? Right, I've turned that off. Stockpile limit, I do need that. Increase exploration speed, we'll turn that off because it's not exactly necessary when I can't explore anything. Oil is pretty useful regardless, so we'll keep that running. Research speed's pretty useless regardless. Output 250 materials is a lot. I don't need that. That gives me 20. Is that enough? 23. Of course that's not enough. Why would that be enough? Obviously that would not be enough. Silly Willy. Exploration cost decrease. I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna turn that off too. That gives me 30. Right, okay. There. That allows me to do a little bit more expedition to figure out what the hell's out there. Useful. Right, minus 27 goods surplus, so I could get some more goods production going then, and it's not like I am lacking for workers, is it? No, it really, really is not, so very well. Workers it is. Let's see, is there anywhere nice I could build a workers outpost here? Is that 2 different outposts? It is, nice. Bunch of free here, lovely. Lord of Opossum, hi Arch, do you think the Imperium can defeat the Necrons, or are they going to need Big E to win? In a straight-up fight, no, they would not stand much of a chance. There is simply too many goddamn Necrons. I mean, they had an empire that ruled the entire galaxy. They would be an unfortunate enemy for the Imperium. They'd need the Emperor to stand a decent chance against them, honestly. Leisure, pleasure, commons. Okay. Society, hospitals. Hospitals. Yeah, no, I could use some hospitals just in case. And the real Zartax. What a wonderful, diverse laundress. Surely the 1800s British Empire would prioritize evacuating someone like her away from the apocalypse. Hey. Who knows? Who knows? They hadn't developed multiculturalism just yet, so they might have taken a actual interest in people. Right. And, Yeah, just expanded over there. I'll expand it a little bit. I'd actually love to be better friends with these little tard burglars, because that means I could de-radicalize the goddamn evolvers. Which would be nice. Size 11%. I don't think the prisons did a diddly dong dang shit, honestly, which is a little bit disappointing. So I don't feel like they really changed much. Robbing justice, punitive prison. Steward, George Chapman, a man convinced of murder and sentenced to life in a punitive prison, has attempted suicide. Doctors are hesitant to waste their efforts on him since the brutal punishment meted out of the prison will soon likely kill him anyway. The Faith Keepers, however, demand Chapman be revived and serve his sentence. We cannot let cowards take the easy way out and evade justice. Excellent point, sir. Excellent point, yes. Why should he be allowed to avoid justice? No. I see no reason why. Revive the sucker so we can keep beating on him. Boy, we have created a rather cruel and callous civilization, have we not? I feel like we have, yes, but hey, that's part and parcel of living in the big city and all that. Now tell me, Faithkeeper, why should this man condemned to death not be allowed to die? He has not suffered enough, my lord. Very well. Compelling argument, Faithkeeper. Compelling argument. I do like the Faithkeepers. I do like the Faithkeepers. They're pretty great. Alright, increases tension, decreases crime. Yeah, I mean, that's, makes a certain amount of sense. Do we need more guard squads? I got 42 right now. Let's make one more of those, just to really hammer home the point that freedom is long gone in these parts. Alright, industrial. Refurbish good factories give me disease, tension, waste, gives me a squalor, disease, tension, recom, fasting. All of this gives me tension. I don't like the tension thingy. Uh, 10 prefabs. I've got a lot of prefabs. I really don't need to worry about prefabs. Yeah, none of this is really all that worthwhile. Not really. Oh, saving. Right, I should focus on research for a little bit. Treatment. Faithkeepers or the Evolvers are the only ones with the treatment idea. Disease is marginally decreased, research budget is marginally increased. Disease is decreased. Okay. I mean, research sees being increased is nice, but, this is marginally decreased. You know what? Population growth being marginally decreased would normally be something I'd be all for, but I don't like giving them any wins. So what is the fighting hub? Proximity tension in a housing district is decreased. A decreased attention would be pretty nice, so let's do that. Right, how are we doing? 14 weeks, a while still. Very well. The fate of Winterhome. The Winterhome expedition has arrived to the Cursed City. The cores under the ruins could be used to further upgrade New London's generator, bringing about levels of warmth we never dreamt of. To reach the cores, we would have to demolish the ruins, split the earth, and open to access those that are buried and extract them quickly before toxicity renders Winterhome forever uninhabitable. Alternatively, we could seal the toxic fissures, forever burying most of the cores. We could bring an avalanche down to batten down the cracks, then work fast to manually close what remains, but afterwards we could build a new city here and use it as a springboard for our expansion. No. Salvage Winterhome. So that's obviously the Evolver thing, but we are going for salvage here. Yep. We are going to be working to salvage Winterhome. Winterhome colonized. Salvage Winterhome. A cycle for the most will be dangerous. The gas will build up over time as the toxic fissures are now fully exploded. If you want to minimize casualties with frostbreak and extract cores as fast as possible. Ah, okay, so there are the cores. Alright. Material. Prefabs. A tiny bit of food. Disease. Okay, so there's lots of disease. Right, okay, disease. I should have researched more hospitals, I feel like. Alright, is there any heating here? There's no heating here at all. There is coal. Okay, so there is heating here. Generator. I'm presuming you could run on coal. Is the presumption I'm making. Alright, well, I could obviously do... blah, blah. Mostly oil? If I turn it on, does that... What happens if I turn it on? Does turning it on... Like what? Does that like... I don't... Does that lock it into oil? Or could I fuel mix it? Okay, so I think you can probably fuel mix if I'm understanding this correctly. Okay, right. And that's the case. We've got plenty of everything, so we're going to send the food that is required, obviously. We are going to send the things that are there, just to make sure that nobody rebels or does anything dumb. And coal. Well, you see, coal might be a bit of a problem. Can I send oil? I can send oil. Okay, thank fuck. Right, let's send like 100 or so, shall we? There. I've got 1,561 people. I am going to need more people, probably. In fact, let's send a shipment of dudes immediately. Let's send over 3,000 people. That should be a good amount. Skiki, speaking of Ubisoft, did you see the recent Assassin's Creed Shadow trailer and or reaction to it by Dash Blue? It is hilarious how bad the trailer is. Lollipop. I have not seen it, no. I am imagining the reception was not very good, no, I would imagine. I feel like Ubisoft is just kind of trying to hope that this entire thing just, you know, gets memory hold at this point. Hoping and praying that somehow people will forget about the nonsense they've been creating. Right, that gives me fuel. Saving. Lauren for Possum, I almost forgot. Happy second silver play button. If YouTube didn't hate good creators, you would have the gold play button by now. I am glad you think so. That makes me happy. I do say the algorithm is a pain in my ass. There's little doubt about that. Right, I should probably research some more hospitals as soon as I can. Go on, ice break away, my boys. I feel like the frost breaking is taking longer than usual here. Maybe that's just me imagining things. Right, okay. Made sick by frost-breaking toxic terrain. I know. I am going to work on that, don't you worry. I'll get to work on it soon. Oh, I can only break 6 areas, can I? I see. Okay, so heat is honestly not actually my primary concern, is it? What? What? This is... I'm not entirely sure. Why can I not place... What? Oh, is there not enough... Is there not enough space? Rapid, safe frost breaking. Heavy breaking the answer with them to kill some of these workers. Aha, okay. You know, honestly, I can afford some quick ice breaking to begin with. That's not going to be a big problem.
Are you listening?
Rapid frostbreaking harms workers. Steward, as frostbreaking teams nears the chasm of Windhome, it was as if we approached the maw of hell itself. The ground splintered and noxious fumes pushed through the cracks to strangle those even in open air. Scores of our people suffered today, brought to the edge of death. They won't survive a second attempt. Construct one automated workforce facility. That sounds like a very good idea, yes. Right, blah. Resources, automated... Is that the one? No, I think I've already... Wait, no, do I? No, that's not the thing. That's something else. Alright, blah. Health stuff. Health stuff would be good. Treatment would be good. Emergency medical hub. Proximity to never know hazardous risk has decreased. That sounds very good. Let's pick that up. Animate Acumen, ahoy! Thank you. Nightbringer 325 Arch. What sort of effect would happen if all the hive fleas ended up in the Eye of Terror? I don't even fucking rightly know, but it would probably be ridiculous and or horrifying at the exact same time. I mean, what? They'd probably start freaking out, honestly. I imagine the hive fleets themselves would start really just screaming, reeing, and panicking very aggressively. Alright, okay, transform more stuff, make sure that people are, you know, over trails. Fucking course. Make sure that people are as relatively happy as they can be. We do need the Skyward. I wish you would have just made that to begin with, instead of sitting there looking at me now like... But my lord, we didn't account for bringing resources here. How could you not have accounted for bringing resources to the place where we know that we will require ridiculous amounts of resources? Simple retardation, my lord. What can I say? We haven't done this whole surviving in the wild things for very long, honestly. I can tell. There. At least bring the food over. A grieving father's request. Steward, a man who has come with an unusual request. He is the father of the girl who was murdered by George Chapman, the convict who recently attempted suicide. Grief's tortured me since that scum took my Lizzie from me. I need closure. Please let me be in the room whenever they dole out punishments. I want to hear the bastard scream. Add viewing galleries. Yes. Embracing progress. Steward, you've been leading us to a steady path towards progress. Maybe the time has come to embrace and bring forth society where machines are the lifeblood of the city. You must send an automatic principle. You'll take into the ID tree. Okay, automation principle. So, a city, increasing efficiency, greatly reducing squalor at the risk of harming people. Okay, well, I've got lots of people, so, you know, if we have to harm a few by stamping them underneath the machine horde, then so goddamn be it. Right. Keep goddamn ice breaking, you lazy cudgels. There, right. Can I build some housing now? No. What? How? Tiles to finish this street. How can I not fucking... Is it bugged or something? What the hell? What the actual hell? I mean, are there still not enough tiles? Can I not use these tiles? Why can I not use these tiles? Okay. Oh wait, can I do multiple? I can do multiple! Oh, holy shit, I had no bloody idea. Okay, well that'll make things a little bit easier at least. Oh yeah, that will make things a whole lot easier. Well, shit. I wish you had told me about that. That would have been very useful to know. Okay, so I can do 3 of those, and I can also do rapid frost breaking at the same time. Okay, yeah, that makes things a lot easier. Thank you, video game. Yeah, could have told me about that, couldn't you, you little shit? But you elected not to. Alright, mostly safe frost breaking. And some slightly more aggressive frost breaking. Workers' housing. Never mind that. Hub, air transport hub. District is decreased. Surveillance hub. Community hubs, that sounds useful. Trust, that sounds useful. Yes, do that. Alright, gotta be a little bit careful with my expenditure of heat stamps here, because I am using them rather quickly. Alright, yes, I do need to be a little bit careful with this rate of attrition. Yep, I know. A lot of people are gosh darn dying. It's entirely normal. It's just how it is. Actually, hold on.
Please do not pilfer moss from the towers. It is crucial to the air filtration process.
Where did we put the hospital thingies? Hospital, there we go. Right, okay, so a nice little hospital somewhere. There. And did we get a new hub as well? Fighting hub, we did. Communication hub, increases trust. Emergency medical hub. This is decreased. Not that I have any actual, yeah, I don't have any disease here. Right, tension decreased. Tension decrease. There, build one over there. And build one over there, right. They'll have fun fighting each other for a bit. Watching the torture of a criminal, that's right. Tear it from him slowly, though. Let me savor it. Was he fast with her? Did he at least let my girl die quickly? Or was it like this? Oh God, to think of her in such pain. Why? Why, you monster? I thought this would help. It's not helping. Give it time. Give it time. It'll help eventually. Calm down. It's fine. It's fine.
Steward?
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's alright. It's just, it takes a little while before it gets really funny, alright? That's all. It's just perfectly okay. Not a problem. Right, I've got explorer tools again. Frozen Grove. We found a grove of trees encased in snow and ice. The perfect site for a crew with a wall drill to extract timber. Hiccups. Don't need that just yet. An explorer's grave. Pile of stone to break the horizon. The cairn is both a grave and a cache. We firmly believe the core within was left for whoever finds themselves in need and not for explorers to journey into the afterlife. Well, I'll take the core then, of course. Right, anything... Is there anything... Is there anything left to explore? Nomad, once believed lost in the harsh grip of frost, the miraculous return of seals fill our scout's heart with wonder. While their meat is valuable, some believe we should let the colony grow until seals once again become a common sight along the shore. Yes, protect the seals. They'll be more valuable in long term. I do not need food right now. A fragrant find. Atop a glacier, we found sealed crates marked with the stamp of the Imperial Exploration Company. Each was tied to some sort of sail, long worn out in the subsequent winds. The scout commander thinks this is possibly the crates that were once dropped from an airship. Tingling with anticipation, the scouts open them to find towels and toiletries. Fragrances from a dead world they have never smelt before. As silly as it sounds, the find might go some way to improve the lives in New London, or be broken down to produce other goods. 25,000 more goods? Oh. Plague shacks. Yes, I don't think I will I don't think I'll need any more plague shacks. Thank you very much. Right, we've got one more place there to explore. Another place there to explore. Okay, right.
Alert. Toxic gas levels have risen. Take precautions.
I know, I wish I could, but the ice breaking is taking so fucking long, I can't actually build anything. Right, yeah, just keep going for now. Hold on, what's that? What does that then? Pesticide cores amount. Do I need an extraction? Okay, so I need an extraction place to do that. Okay, that makes a certain amount of sense. Can I... Oh, I could... Wait, I could build up here this whole time? Motherfuckers! Enwa. Okay, I need to make sure I've got enough for that. Right, okay, how to build this most effectively for heat. Another Texan Bull. Death Battle did a live stream earlier discussing Master Chief versus Titus. What are your thoughts on the subject? And yes, some shenanigans were had. A Space Marine would absolutely body a Spartan. It wouldn't even be close. Mercenary X21, so did you see the stuff that happened over at Orange Man Bad Rally yesterday? And unfortunately, Salty Cracker points out the inconsistency of what happened. This is tech number 3 on the Orange Total Desperation. Oh, the car that was filled with explosives. Yeah, I have my doubts about it. It's like, really? Bombs? It seems a little bit too fantastical, in my opinion, but hey. They've tried weird things against the Trumphalophagus before, so I wouldn't be shocked if it was true either, shall we say. Right, so that'll give me heating, but if I make it like 2 or 3, so, well, yep, and then that, and that. And then I need to ice break more in this direction to open that up, okay. Nice show, topical joke. If a car is a car, then what is a cat? I have no idea. I do not even begin. I cannot even begin to understand what that means. 40 people cured in hospitals in New London. Ain't that just lovely? Right, right. Do I actually want to go for this thing? Powerful squalor reduction tool, automation principle. I mean, I like the idea of it. I do like the idea of it. Pharmaceuticals. Disease is significantly reduced. Yeah, research that. Alright, 413. Do need to be a little bit careful with my things. Alright, frost breaking. I know. The Frostlanders are being little precious shits about stuff. What can I say? They're gay little assholes. That's all they are. Gay little assholes is all they are. Is all they ever will be, frankly. Right, Alright, just... You just take care of that, nice and quick. Safe frost breaking. I'm going to need space. Right, in the housing district here, 1, 2, 3. Shit, I should have had a little bit more that way. It's kind of difficult to tell exactly what part of this map is free and which part of this map is not free. Right, widen the cut. Right, is that everything I can frost break at the moment? More or less. Oh, we got 3, like 2 more slots there, maybe. No? Okay. Alright, well, keep going. I need houses. I need a lot of houses here, don't I? Yes, yes I do. I need a lot of houses. But first I need to expand those.
We have once again installed a suggestion box in the Central District's main office building.
Right, expand that in that direction. Fuck. Very difficult to tell what can and cannot be frost broken. Okay, so that's frost breaking. Will that clear up the space I need? So 1, 2, 3. No, it will not, I don't think. Okay, frost break. There. Right, and then make housing district. There's going to be a lot of squalor here, there's going to be a lot of cold here, there's going to be a lot of awful here, there's just going to be a lot of shit here. This is going to be an exceedingly uncomfortable place to live in, and that's just how it's going to kind of have to be. Those fucking faithkeepers always bending the stewards' ear to their psychotic ideas, driving our city into the ground. And now with Winterhome, they're putting us all in danger with this madness. This can't continue. Someone's going to do something. We tried talk. It's time for action. Oh, you little shit sweezels. Conservative treatment. First, do not harm to avoid errors. Every producer must first be approved by a senior physician. I mean, that sounds reasonable to me. I would like to keep the Frostlands on side, but it doesn't seem like anything I can give them makes them happy, honestly. Master Huntsman 97, does the Emperor of Mankind actually hate Xeno species, or is there a logical reason for his stance against them? Well, in large part, he views them as, well, inferior. They're taking up humanity's space in the galaxy. Furthermore, Xeno species is going to be fertile, growing grounds for chaos. Especially as a fair few Xeno species either outright worship chaos, or tries to utilize chaos as some sort of tool, often with disastrous consequences. See the Eldar, for example. Right, extraction for those. We are going to need hospitals here, obviously. Right, safe frost breaking. Alright, we're frost breaking everything we can safely. Good. There. Right. Expansion. There. Expansion. There. Now, prefabs are not going to be a problem, so I don't need to worry about that. The only thing I need to worry about is basically housing and getting enough manpower and enough upgrades. That's the main concern here. That and figuring out exactly what touches what. Oh, is there, Are there not noticeable toxic gases up here? Oh, interesting. So I guess I can rapid... Yeah, I can rapid ice break up here because there are no toxic gases up there. Okay. That makes a certain amount of sense. Alright, get expansions going. Crime, yep, let's get one of those. And another hospital. And I take it our bridgey thingy is probably finished by now, so resource transfer. We'll transfer over another bunch of fuel. We've got plenty of food. Transfer over the necessary materiel. And transfer over the necessary goods, as I should have more than enough at Winterhome to last me for a very, very long time. Toxic gases rise. Steward, the works in Winterhome won't stop coughing. You don't say. I know they won't stop coughing. It's normal. It's just what happens there, okay? You can't hold me responsible for this shit. It's just the weather. It's a little inclement. It's gonna suck a little bit. You're gonna have to get used to it, you big whiny pussies. What more can I possibly do or say to you? Ice Sailor families, okay. Ice Sailors. On first contact, these people were very reluctant to talk to our scouts. When we shared rations and alcohol to warm them up, they opened up. They are master foragers with ingenious sail-powered sledges they use to move around the Frostland fast. However, they seem to be obsessed with finding certain medicinal mosses and cave mushrooms that can be found in the area. Obsessed to the point of neglecting finding regular food. Alright, fine. Alright. Alright, am I finally about finished? I can't see... Ice caves... Right, I'll remember that one. Blah. Is there anything else? Anything else to explore? A reverberating wreck. The scouts came to this particular wreck after hearing tapping on its hull. Descending on the decks, they found no living souls, but discovered an automaton still tapping an SOS on the hull after 30 years. The scouts have nicknamed the machine the Tap Dancer. We could either cut the automaton free and send it to London, or scrap it for its core. See... That's just too adorable. We're gonna have to bring it home. Thin ice. Okay, more food. I'm not going to be in desperate need of that. Ooh, hello. Is that interesting? Whoa, no. Don't do that. Interesting. What is that? Why is there an area of ice there that looks explored? Well, that's a bit weird. Right, have I explored absolutely everything now? I have. Okay, in that case... go out and salvage those luxury goods again. Yes. Might as well. Steward? Steward, we're dying, Steward. All of us, dying. Dying, Steward. Dying. I know. Calm the... What? down. I'm working on it. God damn it. Whiny little fucking bitches, I tell you. No, that's a waste. Right, wait, have we not ice broken that? We have. Oh, it's just blocked by the dumb little things. Ugh. I really don't need prefabs, video game. That's not a major concern of mine, honestly. Okay, yep, keep rapid ice breaking up here. This is going to be incredibly useful. Wait, I can build up here too? Why do you keep... Oh my god, I keep thinking... Like, that's clearly out of bounds on the map. No, it isn't. It's usable. Fuck me. Why? Why, video game? Why do you keep doing this to me? I keep thinking I can't do anything up here. It's like, no, you can build up here. Of course you can build up here. Why would you think you can't build up here? I don't know, video game. I just don't fucking know anymore. Hey. Right. There, that should be in plenty housing for a while. 1,400 workers. I am going to need more workers, aren't I? Yes. I'm going to need more workers. New London has 4,000 workers still. Okay, begin transferring over more dudes. Sabotage in Winterhome. Steward, some colonists, swayed by the evolvers among them, have begun sabotaging our efforts. They tamper with buildings and heavy machinery. Well, that's retarded. Public executions. I like it. Execute prisoner, build the industry with prisoners, which decreases crime. I'll just build a couple of watchtowers for now. Like public executions, that sounds like something that might get, that might begin spiraling out of control, shall we say. So, let us use such more extreme measures with a degree of, care, shall we? Just a tiny bit at least. At least a little degree of care. For the moment, you know. We might throw care aside later on, but for now, we will adopt care. Okay, the rails are taxed. Time to trigger arch. Starcraft Marine would body 40k Marines. Superior weaponry, superior biology. The C-14 rifle makes the bolt gun look like a toy. There's just a human inside. That's the problem. There's a human inside that gets killed easily by termagants. Yeah, Starcraft Marine would be pretty sad and pathetic, honestly. Plus, they're criminals. No discipline, no fighting moxie, you know. Right, then immediately began expanding those districts so I can put special things in there. Oh god, we're running out of hot tar. Oh no, heat stamps again. Oh no. Oh no, we've returned to the bad old days of negative heat stamp growth. Oh. I really don't want to though. I really don't want to though. Alright, luckily I do have a fuck ton of heat stamp production, thank God. Right, more oil. Still need 19 houses? Wait, baby Jesus. How do I need so many bloody houses? I don't even know where I'm building anymore, to be entirely honest with you. I've completely lost track of where the fuck anything is here. There. Alright, that should finally get enough of those up and running. Right, there's not a whole lot less to more to frost break, so now we just dig in and wait for the slow frost breaking efforts. As these 0049 a week. Right, it's gonna take a while, but we're taking fairly few casualties. Deaths to Fate Keepers. Disgusting. Religious intolerance. Religious bigotry. 120. Oh god, that's a lot of heat stamps. That is a lot of fucking heat stamps, yeah. 6 cores. I wonder if I need all of them. I should probably try to get as many as I conceivably can, just to be safe. Alright, keep going. Alright, disturbance under control. Good, good. Xylox and Doppelganger, I'd vote for you, even if you are wrong on the AI question. I am not. I am correct on AI. Admin Acumen, everything is at the feet of the Eldar. Their removal is justified. Yes, Eldar are bad. Eldar were a wonderful demonstration to everyone else in the galaxy that they could not be trusted with anything whatsoever at any point, ever. Right, okay, let's bring that to Winterhome. There. That should bring me, yep, that brings me all the food I need for that. No problemos. Right, I'm currently taking care of the gas with hospitals, no problem, so far, so good. I don't have a squalor problem, I don't have a disease problem, I've got trust in hand, we're doing quite well. The game really enjoys saving right now for some reason. It really, really likes saving right now. Right. In a squall at risk of harming people. I like the idea of that. I do. Maybe, that would allow for dedicated motherhood, actually. It actually unironically would. Yes, I think automaton primacy is the way forward. All adaptation laws for a full squalor reduction tool. Okay. Progress embraced. We have embraced progress. And now we can embrace dedicated motherhood, because now we've got robots taking care of all of the work. Yay!
We are a city of progress. May technology light our way.
Yes. Yes, technology will light our way. Right, let's start shipping that out again too. There we are, much better. So, marginally increased by durable goods. Greatly increased by moss filtration towers. Ah, they don't like the moss filtration towers, do they? Well, they might need to deal with those, because those are really good. By durable goods. Can I get rid of durable goods? I can. Mass-produce goods. Right, let's do that instead. New Londoners, what would you like? Advanced blast furnace, one blast. I can probably do that. Yeah, there you go. This might actually end up destroying the entire city because the moss filtration towers are so goddamn good.
Hear ye, the proposed law has been
Because,
approved.
tension is really, really severe right now, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Really, really severe right now, actually.
A law has passed in the council.
Listen, how about some more fighting hubs? Perhaps that will calm you down, yes? Yeah, I really should have taken this into consideration first, because, again, I'm gonna have a mildly hard time covering everything. Alright, if I make one there, and then one there, and then one there... I think that covers it. There. That might just boil over straight away. Oh. Progress, apparently, is a terrible, terrible idea that will just simply outright destroy your city, it turns out. Not good. Dreadful, in fact. Terrible, even. In the meantime, as we await everything to explode... we shall continue searching for cause. Come on now, lads. We've got cause to unearth, me laddies. I can do a little bit of rapid frost breaking now too. It's fine, it's fine. If I can find somewhere I can make use of it, which... actually, I sort of kind of can't, so never mind. Oh boy, look at all that bubbly. Look at all that bubbly. Oh boy. Alright, can I actually research the other thing? Maybe I can replace it with something else now then. Filtration towers. Alright, so I need... something different. Something like this. We shall research that idea instead, and try to calm everybody down just a little bit. Cursing the Faith Keepers. I know you're a little bit angry, but listen, it's progress, okay? Stop being so complainy about your progress. I'm progressing you. Don't be such whiny little whores about it. Oh. I see disease is on the rise again. Alright, do I have any disease-preventing hubs? I do, but I can't afford any. Emergency medical hub. 80 hood stamps? 80 heat stamps, right. Let's make one of those. That'll cover... loads of stuff. Build. Build, my pretties. Build now. Alright, coal liquefy. I do need to remember to actually keep that promise at some point as well. 40 people have been cured of the injuries they garnered for themselves whilst unwisely rioting in your capital, my lord. Good. Shift them to the prison now, please. Put them away for a very long time. We have no use for such disorderly elements in New London. More fuss breaking. Extraction district. Alright, well, I mean, I might as well get some more... Oh, can I not? Really? Can I not? I thought that was extraction districts. Is it not? It is. Can I not have an extraction district do two things? I guess not. Oh, okay. Huh. I figured you could probably do that, but apparently not. Right, well. Very well, I'll just set one up there to deal with that then. Right, anything else I need? I mean, also, I don't give a shit about the materials. I do not give a flying fuck about the materials. Right, and we've got cores up there as well. The materials are utterly fucking irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. Can I not? Well, I don't. Huh? Oh, is that already broken? Oh, wait, hold on, can I? No, I can't. What? I am so confused. Okay, hold on. Wrap it. Yeah, just go. So maybe if I get contact with it, then I can build onto it, I would assume. Right. Go, my pretties. Alright, how's New London doing? Better, a lot better. Yeah, it's calming the hell down now.
A new model is safer than a repurposed one.
There you go, people are calming down. Greatly increased by moss filtration towers, but I got rid of those. I guess I maybe need to destroy them as well? Maybe. Heating. Coal. Ah, yes, the coal liquefier. I did promise you that. Here you go. Alright, well, tension is merely notable. That's not too bad. Notable tension is not a big problem to me, honestly. It's okay. Right, can I still store more fuel here? No, I am completely chock full of fuel. Right, well, I know how to fix that. I build more fuel storage areas. Yes. Why? Because useful. Neighbor extraction district is decreased. Right, build another one there then. More fuel, my pretties. More fuel. Ever more fuel. More fuel is important. 4,000 workers. I should have enough. Alright, extracting that. Oh, are you done? Lovely. Good job, sirs. Right, 17. Good. Mercenaries in 1. I imagine John 117 is like a lamento on opposite day, but it's every day forever. Seriously, that's the kind of luck we're talking about with John, which is why I can believe it at least. That is true. John 117 is unnaturally lucky, and that's part of the reason why he is such a good Spartan. Bandaging his wounds. I can't believe they put up watchtowers. I can't believe they attacked people. Attacked me. People back home won't stand for this. I know they won't. I'll die here, but it won't be for nothing. I am proud I tried to run. I'd do it again if I could. Stay here and die for a cause I don't believe in, for a place I never want to go to. I'll try to make it back to the city. I'd run every day. Listen. It's necessary. You want it warm? Well, you're gonna have to fucking suck it up a little bit, Buttercup, because we're gonna need some sacrifices before we can all be toasty again. That's just how it is. Alright, fucking heat stamps. Another hospital. Right, does that give me access to the thing then? It does not. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Oh, now I unlock more. Okay, I was confused. Right. There, we're throwing caution to the wind. I don't care no more. Just get to them. The faster we get there, the sooner we get out of here. Nice and simple. Fuck, I didn't reach it by like 1 square. Okay, fine. I'll let you say Frostbreak that one, because it's literally like 1. Come on, lads. Disease notable. We... Right, how much for another hub? Fuel, goods, food, emergency medical hub. Right, can I place this somewhere where it actually matters? I wish these windows wouldn't overlap so much. Okay, so I can put it... there. Okay. Alright. Frostbreaking, you finished? You are. Good. Get extraction districts up. Get those precious treasures out of the snow immediately. They've languished for more than long enough. Dig. Dig deep. Dig greedy. Dig aggressively. And we can all return home yet again. Will increase toxicity to catastrophic. Ooh, wow, that sounds like it would suck a lot. We do need more fuel. Even New London's beginning to run a bit low now. Right. What about over here? We've got 95 excess. Right, begin transferring that over as well.
Through.
Stalk arrested. Evolvers involved. Stewards, guards have apprehended a member of the Evolvers near the council hall. Caught him loitering with no good reason to be here, said one of the guards. We found a notebook full of timetables of the Faithkeepers' delegations coming and goings. He refuses to explain the purpose of these notes. On the last page we have found the following scribble. The dream of expansion we lost in Winterhome must be avenged. Closely surveilled the Evolvers. I do believe a purge might be coming in the not-too-distant future. Promote them, make sure we've got as many of them as we can. Right, we're gonna need more fuel extraction. Pyrochemical oil extractors, 500 heat stamps. Well, fuck me. We're not going to be getting that just yet, but this is why I stored so much fuel, so we should hopefully have a bit for a while. Alright. That frostbreaking is truly, awfully, excruciatingly fucking slow, isn't it? My god. Come on, hurry scurry. 38. 40. I now do have enough cores. God damn it. Okay, events. Okay. Up until this point, I've genuinely enjoyed the events, but now the events are becoming slightly interruptive. It's like, oh, I have an event. I have an event. I have an event. I have an event. I know, but I'm in the middle of a fairly hectic part of the video game right now, so maybe you could shut the fuck up for a while. Maybe, just maybe. There, pyrochemical oil extractor. Slap that bad boy down. Are you done here yet? You're still not done, are you? You lazy little pricks, I swear to Jesus. There you go. There, right. You're done. Demolish district. And demolish district. Right, we've got 4,000 people here. We do not need anywhere near all of them. So it's time to start transferring people back to New London. There, relocate those. Disease is still under control. Alright. We're good for a little while longer, chat. Whew. That was rather hectic, actually. Can't forever. How does the Sami simulator game go? Winning yet? I believe I am. I believe, in fact, I might be on the cusp of a truly monumental victory, in fact. 666. That's a good number. I like that. That's a fine number. Right, start shipping that oil. Alright, we are now shipping as much as we conceivably can over to New London. We can ship no more. There. I don't know if it's even possible to increase the capacity for shipping any further. I legitimately don't know. Alright, we are going to need more goods and stuff now. Well, we've got an assload of material just laying down here, so there's no reason why we shouldn't make use of it. $4,000 prefabs. I mean, honestly, we could probably turn most of them into just free prefab things by now, honestly. The real Zartax, they're mostly volunteers, but they're armed with weapons with 8x rate of fire and 5x the range with superior penetration. I don't know about that. Seeing as they struggle with goddamn little gaunt, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe that to be true. Salvaging Winterhome, the final step. Steward, against all odds, we've gathered enough cores to upgrade the generator before Winterhome's toxic gases could swallow us. We could pull out of Winterhome now and save our workers. Those cores are a valuable resource. We have enough to upgrade the generator, but we'll always need more. They're a lifeline in a world where we can no longer create them. Maybe their sacrifice for the good of everyone else is worth it. Yep, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. There's not that much left. There's not that many cores left. Wait. Yep, right. Right, the only cores left are over there. 5 cores remaining. 11 cores remaining, because we got 52 now, which is very, very nice. And we're still not getting overwhelmed by disease, so this is working out just fine. Right, construct generator, hyperdrive regulator. Alright, so we still need to make it, but that's fine, that's not a problem. It's gonna get warmer soon as well. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. This is eminently fine. This is not a problem whatsoever, actually. And Master Huntsman 97, what is a Volkite weapon? Bullshit is what a Volkite weapon is. It's one of those things GW kind of made up. I believe theoretically it's a heat weapon. I'm pretty sure, is the official explanation. But I'm fairly certain that a heat weapon could not do what a Volkite weapon does, and it certainly would not do it in the way that a Volkite weapon does, which is why I like to refer to it as primarily bullshit. Oh boy, we're actually losing a little bit of food now, are we? But it's mostly because I'm shipping out a lot of food, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I mean, they are sort of kind of cool. I don't absolutely despise them, but I also don't adore them either. Right, Industrial District, right about there. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, 53 weeks, and everyone just gets wiped the fuck out. Okay, alright. I'll take that under consideration. No, blah. And there. I'll give me more workers as well. Hubs. Air transport hub. Material demand name industry has decreased. That would kind of be neat. Let's build that.
Toxic gas levels have risen.
Alright, boys.
Take precautions.
Dig, 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 dig. We've got a little while longer. We've got a little while longer. Then it's time to GTFO. We're probably gonna skedaddle with like 30 weeks to spare, just to make sure. And we really don't need to be sending in any additional resources here now, do we? No. Because we are going to be abandoning this place. Now, we're gonna need to keep a little bit of oil flowing. Yep, transfer over whatever you've got back. No use in wasting resources here, now is there? Right, we've got 7 cores, 15 weeks remaining. Oh yeah, we got loads of time. We got loads and loads and loads and loads of time. No problems whatsoever. 11 weeks remaining, yep. We're gonna clear this, no problems. 3 more, 6 remaining. 2 remaining. 1 remaining. Dry. Perfect. Right. Dismantle everything. And prepare to GTFO. Good boys. You have done your nation a service. A great and mighty service. And now it is time for all of you to go home to New London. Off you go, laddies. And welcome back to New London, where, for once, the tension is actually under control, which is surprising.
Just save your life.
I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have tension under control there for a while. Huh, not bad, not bad. Right, the food is still a little bit whoopsie, I will admit. FUD. Resources. Can I somehow increase food any further? I don't think so, no, tragically. Alcohol, labor organization, famine prevention. Alcohol. Yes, why don't we make some alcohol shops? I always like more heat stamps, even when I've got 3,000 of them. You simply cannot have enough heat stamps. It's literally impossible. What can I even build with industrial? Extraction, blasting, blast funeral, thermal house blocking, mechanized sawmill. Mechanized sawmill, I guess. I mean, all it would do is extract metal quicker, which, frankly, I don't really need. Alright, 35. Any more food I could potentially scavenge somewhere, mayhaps? Right, because I have explored everything else. Yes, I have. Ah, yes, there we go. New London, 90 food. Yep, start harvesting. We've got quite a lot of harvestable stuff, actually. Has everybody moved out of Winterhome? 0 people. Yep, we have moved out. I guess, can we deactivate it somehow? All right. Ooh. Yes. Automaton swarms
Do not
deployed.
be alarmed by any unusual noises coming from the generator. Routine maintenance work is underway.
I see. Well, I'm somewhat lacking in shelter all of a sudden, just a tiny little bit. Well, fuck me. Okay, fine, I'll build more shelters then. If you absolutely demand that I build more shelters for people, I'll build more fucking shelters for people. I have not planned this out very well. I had honestly thought that I would be, you know, not needing more shelter a while ago. I was very much so wrong on that point. As this is a non-optimal configuration of everything, I will admit. People are gonna be homeless for a little while. It's alright, it's alright. People have been homeless before, people are gonna be homeless again. That's just how it is. Is that not a different... What is that then? I thought I could get a double bonus there, couldn't I? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then that's a different district, right? Yeah, double heating bonus. That's not too bad. That's none too shabby. One heating bonus. Damn it. One heating bonus. Less good. $114, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, so expand down there. Wait, no, hold on. No. Stop. Cease. How do I make you stop? How do I make you stop? That's a great question. How do I actually stop them from building things when I've already started building things? City-run alcohol shops. I see. My trust is beginning to fall a little bit, so I think I'm going to have to negotiate with the New Londoners for this. I can build one of those, sure. The real Zartex, yep, it's effectively a railgun that shoots at the right file of a minigun. Well, half. That's why I said it makes 40k bolt guns looks like toys. See, my philosophy with a lot of this is also about how... There must be some way to deactivate building stuff, right? Surely. Or do I just need to let it finish and then deconstruct it? The latter, I guess. Right. Seems like a massive waste, but there you are. Right, so you're gonna expand down there. Expand you there. Right, clear more room, clear more room. Like that, because that way we can fit something useful in the middle of it. Right, what do we need?
Municipal spirits shop.
A heating hub would be kind of nice. Trust would be kind of nice. Especially considering. And with that built, now I can build houses there. And get some nice heating bonuses. Right, that is still not even fucking remotely enough by any stretch of the goddamn imagination. Holy shit. Come on, give me a break. How many houses could you possibly need? Don't you know that housing really is a bit of a luxury at this point? God, I've completely lost control over what I'm building and where also. Alright, so over here we can easily build just straight lines, pretty much. And at the very least, we're gonna get some nice double heat bonuses. And FUD. Nice food district. Build one pressurized coal liquefier. Very well. I don't even know where that is. Pressurized coal liquefier. Right, build one of those. Good, good. Construct houses to further house another 1 billion people. Oh, right. You need me to do the next thingity-bob on the generator as well. I'm sorry, I forgot about it. I'll start building it now, don't worry. Don't worry, you don't need to radicalize, I'm working on it. You took too long. Well, shit. I wasn't aware you were waiting. There, happy now? Good God. Such incredible impatience. Right, 68 goods. I am going to need a lot more goods production. But I've got 6,000 prefabs. Do I frankly need to continue producing prefabs at this point? I really feel like I don't. Unfortunately, I have no idea where I'm actually producing prefabs anymore, so... Whoopsie poopsie. Casey Lauren, 26, Faction Radical. Get yourselves together, we must do it. We must. If a crop is diseased, you burn the offending plant. If a scout has frostbite, you cut off the limb. And if a faction no longer serves the people, feed them to Winterhome for a delusional cause, rips their future from their hands. What do we do? Exactly. We get rid of the people who destroyed our future. Yeah, no, I'm all behind you on that, but you better do it soon before there's more of them than are of you. Saving. Are we going to have ourselves a little bit of an Allahu Akbar moment? Well, sort of. That is an interesting spread of blood. Assassination in the council. Steward. One of the Evolvers has stabbed a speaker of Faithkeepers to death. At the exact moment, bands of Evolvers storm several districts in the city. New London is on the brink of chaos. The Faithkeepers are furious and terrified. These terrorists have no place in New London. They must either leave or cease to be Evolvers. They get ready to fight back. Banishing the Evolvers would punish this crime and unify New London under the ideals of Faithkeepers. You could try to stop the madness and seek reconciliation. Ha! You would, however, have to ensure concessions from both sides. This is not the only way, though. Men in the city could rally behind you. You could take the captain's lost authority, separate the bickering factions, and enforce order. Order or Faithkeepers, chat? I mean, I like the idea of being the boss man myself. Rubberleg623. Just want to pop in real quick and offer this really cool piece of glass I've got. It makes you see really cool things and feel good. Ignore the whispers and gibberish coming from it, please. And Thomas Dobbs, Art, I'm using the power of capitalism to get you to adopt the infants of that hot spring town so they stop the infanticide a bit. Fair enough. Order? I knew chat would like order. There is a super unwilling to vote for you to make your captain the pathway very difficult. I think I can maybe do this. Like, okay, hot spring town. That was up here somewhere. Ah, yes, there we go. Offer to take the infants. There you go. We're going to take the infants. Right, so we are going to... we're going to condemn those, obviously. We're going to weaken them as much as we can. Promote those. And we don't really know how much choice to go with these guys. Okay, now we gotta start making the things happen. Rule. Martial law. I mean, with guided voting, 65, I think I have enough with guided voting. But I could probably... Mostly for, mostly against. Right, so if I get the Frostlanders on board... Right, what do you want, Frostlanders? Demolish an advanced chemical hothouse. Repeal heat overclocking. I can't do that. Extraction stronghold. Machines, That one I can do. I can demolish a hothouse, that's acceptable, and that should put me over the top even without guided voting. Martial law, gentlemen. It is the only way to make sure we can maintain our way of life and our freedoms.
The proposed law has been approved.
Right, that's a chemical hothouse. Where's the advanced chemical hothouse? I think it's over here. There. I am willing to demolish that to keep the Frostlanders on side a little bit longer. It's not a major thing. I wonder... Will they be pissed at me? Because demolish... Okay, so if I demolish it and then rebuild it again, will they still be pissy with me, I wonder? Oh, is that the riot thingies? It is the riot thingies. Okay. Right. We need to end the killing, not become killer. Deploy squad will increase demand using minimal force. Quell forcefully. We shall quell forcefully here, I think. Yep. Right. I could use more guards, just to be sure, couldn't I? Patrol watchtowers. Let's make sure we've got plentiful authority. Right, so I did what they told me to. Can I now rebuild the advanced chemical hothouse, but somewhere else, I wonder? Or if they will they look at that and go like, no, this is not really what we asked for? We are going to be finding out yet. Alright, we're just gonna have to start quelling shit. So it's gonna have to be how it's gonna have to be. Nice and simple. Right, that's one. That is probably going to increase, yep, by battles and distrate. Right, so once the battle begins subduing, I'm assuming that the tension will begin subduing as well. Assuming. Assumptions are being made, chat. Alright. Guard immunity. Criminals' crime has decreased. It's not really a crime problem. Yes, it's not really a crime problem that I have here. It's more of a insurrection problem. Mandatory procreation. Oh, I do not need that. No. Yes, yes, see, I need more suppression rather than crime. Crime is not the issue. It is political opposition that is the problem here, not criminals in and of themselves. No, no, no. Criminals have not been a problem for a very long time. Saving. This game really does like to save right now. I'm presuming it's because we're entering a rather volatile part of the video game, and so it wants to make sure that everything is taken care of, and if you get fucking yeeted, that you can restart without going too many millions of hours back, which, fair enough. That makes a degree of sense.
Stop the violence now! The children of the city will thank you.
I agree. Stop the violence now. Stop the violence now, or you will be stopped. That's your only choices. Cease resisting, or else. Yeah, beat them. Beat them all. Beat them all now. Right, so enhanced overdrive. I'm not going to activate that before the game tells me I should activate it. There, temporary stop to fighting. As I want to build up... Actually, I've already filled up my stockpile completely, Jesus. Right, well, there's no whiteout on the horizon, which is good. So I'm probably good on resources, honestly. Right, how am I on trust, actually? Not great is how I am on trust. Not great at all, right. Some communication hubs will be required to ensure that the populace gets the correct message, that they are not deceived by any false and or mistaken broadcasts. You never know, there are some unscrupulous fuckheads out there who might attempt to abuse the citizens' otherwise, you know, good behaviors and thought against them and try to turn them towards their legitimate masters. We wouldn't want that. I will admit it is kind of hard to tell exactly what areas I'm covering when what areas I've already covered, but we're just going to plonk down a bunch of those and hope for the best. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Child shot during roundup. Those damned evolvers, they're killing children now. Sandum, use evolvers as furnace fuel. Make bacon smell. I agree, we shall make the bacon smell. Steward, a child was shot during a roundup of militant troublemakers. The boy rushed out of his home to hug his captured father goodbye when I noticed a sudden, quick movement near me and the detainee. It was dark. My survival instinct kicked in, said the guard. Guards expect violence during roundups and keep their weapons ready. Squad leaders estimate double the manpower would be needed if a more cautious approach was required. The guard did nothing wrong. The child threw himself in front of his bullets. It's tragic that such retarded children still exist in this day and age. But what can you do? Sometimes children are just dumb and must be shot alongside their parents. It's unfortunate, and I wish it wasn't so, but here we are. Besides, what was the child doing home anyways? Aren't there mine shifts to be had or something? Oh, boy. Okay, that one's gonna be a problem. Right, is there anything I can do to switch things in my favor before then? I've already condemned those. The New Londoners do not like me at the moment. I can fund a project of theirs. Fund a project of theirs too. That's going to make them marginally less annoyed. Casualties in fighting. Civil War. Steward. 366 Faithkeepers died in a recent battle. They were overwhelmed as their opponents stormed with fervor and fury in their eyes. This will eventually lead to a one-sided slaughter. Slaughter the opposing faction. Oh, come on. Shouldn't they be losing? There's more of our Faithkeepers. Little shits. What about more prisons? Perhaps a few more prisons might, you know, even the numbers out somewhat. Alright, let's see. Is there any way I can fang-dangle this? Alright, New Londoners, what do you want? Construct a building deep melting drill? I can do that. Alright, 34. Right, so that would bring it up to 30. Faithkeepers are mostly 4. Frostlanders. Condemn the Faithkeepers, grant agenda. I can do that. That is another 14, 15 odd. So that would bring me up to 45, 46, which is still not enough, is it? 16 delegates against. Let's see. As I'm pretty sure you need to actually promise them before you can do anything. Let's see. I can't condemn those. I can promote them, but I'm not going to for obvious reasons. I can't promote those either. Neutral or better relationship. Fun project, make promise, grant agenda. That is indeed a bit of a supermajority, unfortunately. 67 delegates. Alright, let me see. If I bring everybody over and I do guided voting, I think I should have enough. Right, what do you want? Deep melting drill? I can do that. That's not a big problem. Frostlanders, what do you want? Grant an agenda? I can do that. Damn, why does that decrease trust? Why does negotiation decrease trust? I don't think I understand the logic in that, but if you say so. Fund project. Right. And even with guided voting, I still would not have enough. I've got to fang-dangle things a bit more then before we can go with that. Right, very well. Yeah, I do have a potential solution to my problem, and that is to round up evolvers. Well, let's begin. God, I wish there was a slightly more easy way to see where exactly I'd built this stuff. Is there a way to see? Is there like a map setting or something?
To the steward by post to avoid unnecessary queuing.
Fighting club. Right, there's one there. Roundup evolvers has already been... already currently rounding... Okay, we're already rounding up the evolvers. Good, 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 good. Put them in the jail now. In the jail cells they go. In the meantime, here, we'll grant you an agenda, which would make you happy. Community service. Main district... Okay, well, I mean... I don't really care if this passes or not, so if you want to make a vote, that's all fine by me, but I shan't support it.
The noes have it.
Well, I promised you a vote. I did not promise you a victory. That has made them very much so more on side, though. Thomas Dobbs, the God Emperor of Mankind, demands mandatory procreation and the celebration of motherhood. He probably would, yes. Alright, so tension is still pretty nice and low. Trust is still really, really high. And I've got the new Londoners more on side now. Right. I need more faith keepers. 16 weeks. Okay. Eight guard squads output. I've got 30 guard squads right now. Which is the surplus. I could use more, couldn't I? Yes. Yes, I could. Right. I keep pressing escape when I want to leave menus. It's a bad habit, frankly. Right, make some more of those. Detaining militants. Steward, we have detained a group of militant, violent faction members. They've been thrown in prison for now, but we still count them among the member of their faction and citizen of our city. It up to you to decide what will become of them. You must decide detainee fate's community action. Community action. Is that a council thing, perhaps? I mean, we could start executing people. I wouldn't mind starting executing people, honestly. There might be some use in that. Public executions? I mean... sometimes examples must be made. And I don't want to put them in gulags. I feel like the Frostlanders might actually enjoy that. Like, oh, you're going to send us out into the frozen wasteland where we belong? Well, Jesus. Well, jeepers peepers, that's exactly what we want, I know. That's why I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna keep them in here.
Are a sign of doubt in the city's leadership. Avoid factions and opinions.
Okay. Public executions, huh? Right. A little bit of guided voting should be enough to push that over the finish line. We don't need to make no promises just yet.
The eyes have it.
There we go, with a somewhat slim minority majority.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
No eligible prisoners due to low crime. Well, shit. Don't worry though, I am restocking the prisons as we speak. 5 weeks. Don't worry, I'm working on restocking the prisons right now. As quickly as we can. Oh, God, more. Evolvers take hostages. Steward, the Evolvers have stormed a new district full of Faithkeepers' neighborhoods. They set buildings on fire to force them out before ruthlessly beating them. The Faithkeepers had to retreat, leaving many of their own behind. Now the Faithkeepers are begging you to help them free the captives. They're not fighters. Some of them are children or elderly, pleaded a man whose family is held captive. Of course, send in the guards immediately. Yes, more patrol watchtowers. I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to be required. So, the whole tension thing is actually kind of pointless now, because they will just, you know, spawn shit at you. Alright, send people in there to start quelling the fighting. I wonder... Martial law? Yes. I like the idea of martial law. It will give me a lot more guards to play with. Crush them. Crush them now.
Steward! Clear us, Steward!
Damn. 1 week, 3 days. There we go.
Please consult lists of
Little
known
bit of
war
military might is
casualties
all that is
before
required.
reporting
It's
missing
not an
persons.
issue. I have more than enough dude to make sure that they're not going to be too much of an annoyance. Right, we've got conscript. Low crime. God damn it. I don't have enough prisoners. Fuck. Condemn. Promote. Oh, now the new Londoners are being uppity too. Here, have money. Did that... I swear to God, funding projects actually pisses them off more somehow. Yeah, I'm 98% sure that is bugged or something, because when I click that, it actually makes the relationship with them worse. Coup d'etat. Steward, situation getting out of hand. Officers of the guard are urging you to take control without delay. Now is the time for sterile debate, half measures. No, not yet. Not just yet. Not just yet. It is getting better. It is getting quite a bit better. Here. boiling tension. You must reduce tension to severe before the city falls. Don't worry, it's already basically nothing. Let's see, what can I promise you? Promise to use Automation Swarm. I can do that. The Automation Swarm is fun. Right, that did absolutely fucking nothing. I am pretty sure the influence system is just actually borked at this point. It's like, yes, that did nothing whatsoever. I see. Right, haven't quite gotten around to fixing that mechanics, have we? Okay, no, they are beginning to like me more, so maybe it, like, takes time?
Forecasts call for colder temperatures.
Maybe, but the effects are so utterly minimal, it seems kind of worthless. Right, 25 base. I think we might have enough now. Synthetic composite factory. I can probably do that, yep. Frostlanders. Demolished and advanced chemical outposts. I can do that too. Still not enough. Holy fucking shit. Alright. Private alcohol production. That will be 67.4. Is that enough? I think it is. We'll find out. Yes, it is. It's not much of a majority, but it's enough of a majority. Secret police.
Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
Right. Essential dilemma. Steward, a chemist was caught operating her shop after hours in violation of the martial law curfew. The guards got her to confess she was part of a conspiracy. It appears a network of chemists have arranged to keep at least one shop open and dispensing vital medicine at all times. We broke the law, yes, but we did to save lives. Folk dealing in essential like us should be exempt from the curfew, she explained. Yes, that makes sense. I will allow this. Right. Now, what did that do exactly? Secret police. What exactly did that do? Did it give me access to anything nice here, maybe? Anything cute? City. Leisure. Labor. Drugs manufacturer. Drugs manufacturing? Well, that does sound fun, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. I'm looking around, hoping to find a new button that allows me to wield my authority. I'm not finding any. Alright, advanced chemical hothouse building. Is that the one I built here? Yes. Alright, I will demolish that for you. Privatized alcohol production. I will research that. Whatever the hell it might be. Where might it be? Ah, there it is. And synthetic compost factory. Right, we'll need to do that one afterwards. Although that's for the... Oh, no, actually, no, yeah, I'll keep my promises, actually. We can just... Oh, we're gonna organize a baptism to boost that, which will also boost trust. So you'll see it ends all active conflicts, greatly increase all factions further, many fights will be detained. Okay, well that sounds cute, but not immediately necessary. Ooh, tradition is blinking. I wonder what the tradition thingy will unlock. Right, now we just wait for the next session of the council. Evolve a demand met and research synthetic compost factory. Very well, a little bit of research won't harm anybody. Oh, damn, you've got the other things, don't you? Right, we're gonna have to wait longer then. Oh. Animate acumen, Stuart, my nuts are frozen. They are. And they will get frozener.
The measure fails.
Sand Doom, restocking prisons, more restocking the fuel storage. Oh, if only we could just put them in the ground where they truly belong. How much easier would things be if we could do so? How much simpler? What if I call an emergency session? Will that piss everybody off? Right, you, can I promote you? No, 16 weeks. Emergency, relational worsen with all communities. Ugh, not worth it. Not worth it. We are not actually really in that much of a hurry. Although the tension is a bit, yes, faction fervor and all that. But I can't do diddly dick about that, so we will not worry about it. Ah, now what? Faith Keepers recruit child soldiers. Yeah, let them. Yes, that is 100% just purely event-based now. It has nothing to do with the actual, like, severity thing. They just cause that now whenever you click on events, which is a little bit artificial and annoying, but I get that they need this to be like the great culmination climax, so they kinda gotta force it upon you, so I don't mind. It's just, it's like, yeah. I see you rise up whenever I click an event button. I wonder why. I wonder too. It's almost like there's some kind of suspiciously predictable, I don't know, cause and effect here or something.
Are you listening?
Stuart, calm down, everyone.
We are calling you, Stuart.
There, fund everybody's projects as we've got plenty of heat stamps. Can I promote you? 9 weeks. Alright, even the Faith Keepers are being a little bit pissy now, which is unfortunate. Right, Captain's Authority. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. Fucking hell. 410, Hessen 14 against 76. Jesus Christ, aren't you being a little bit absurd with this? Aren't you being a little bit fucking ridiculous? Alright, there's 11% of them left. Alright, round up some more evolvers. Is that on? Ah, Instagram conscription ended. Good. I do not want conscription. Conscription is not actually that useful for me. I want you to round up evolvers instead. That is far more useful to me. Right, 80 watch squad should be more than enough.
you listening?
Steward.
Little shits.
Steward.
Personally, in due time.
Promote.
Steward.
Condemn.
Steward.
There's now 9% of them.
Are you listening?
I wish the fun project things would actually do something. Right, we'll grant them agenda, so they get to vote on something. Again, I don't guarantee them a victory. I just tell them that I'm going to let them vote.
The eyes.
Mercenary X21, isn't there a mod for prisoners to be a fuel source? I hope so. And that... it just doesn't seem to fucking do anything, does it? It just doesn't seem to do anything. They seem to be at the exact same level of distaste regardless of what I do, which is mildly annoying. Alright, some more communication hubs. Come now, sillies. You must understand, I want what's best for you, you little shits. The other people are trying to ruin you. And ironically, they are actually trying to ruin you. They are straight up trying to ruin you in every way conceivable. Leisure. Slightly decreased. Recreational facilities subsidized by the city does sound like a good idea right about now. I'm tempted to just try this straight up coup option.
Dispatch gift boxes to the steward by post to avoid.
The video game has determined that there's going to be an uprising again. Why and where this time? Here? Charge humanity. Hunt down the perpetrators. There we go. Yes, it's purely event-based. Purely event-based. Which is a bit disappointing, because it kind of removes the possibility of, you know, just doing well and dealing with things by doing well instead of the video game's like, no. You will do poorly now. I don't care if you've set yourself up in a position where you can deal with this. I don't care if you are in a situation where none of this should actually be happening. I require for there to be tension right now. I mean, I get it, but it's annoying nevertheless. Reduce tension. Yep, should be reduced automatically as soon as that ends, basically. And there we go again. Right, leisure. I'm presuming this is still 24. It's getting better.
Hear us, Steward.
Steward, do you hear us, Steward?
Steward.
Do you hear us, Steward?
Hear us.
I don't know if funding the project actually helped, but I like doing it regardless, you know, just in case. Really, guided voting. I suppose that'll eventually run out, I hope. Maybe I should start getting rid of the moss filtration towers. I should, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's start getting rid of those because they do cause a lot of disruption. I was hoping to keep them around for, if no other reason, because it's annoying to remove them. Wait, is there a next district button somewhere? There isn't, is there? Oh. There, let's get rid of those. That should reduce tension by quite a bit as well. It's also going to reduce squalor by a lot, but that's fine, probably. That's a hospital. We need hospitals. Rebuild the advanced chemical house. We are finally beginning to run out of materials pretty badly. Oh, yep, you can destroy that. We have 11,000 of that. We do not need any more. 871 materials short, though. Do you have any materials I can scrounge? I am scrounging those. I am not scrounging those. Prefabs. I do not need more prefabs. More material. In a derpy area, but material is material. There. I'm glad I kept all of this out in the waste until I was actually needing it. Prefabs. I do not need prefabs. Coal. I do not need coal either. $50,000 materials. Nice. Alright, that'll put it up into the positive for quite a time longer. I am worried about the good surplus, but I'm kind of just hoping I might be able to get this whole voting nonsense going. Right, 13 weeks. Here, I will grant you an agenda, just to use the council. Community servers, no common rules. Yep, that's not going to pass, well, I'm not too worried.
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
Nice and simple. Right, is everybody happy now? Come on. Why are you hostile towards me? Why? And pissed off about recent deaths? Come on. There's not even that many people that have died. Actually, I do have a surprising number of wounded. Okay. Why do I have so many wounded? Perhaps I should build some more hospitals. I wasn't paying attention to the sheer amount of wounded. Right, fair enough. Perhaps a few hospitals might actually do me good. Who knows? Pleasure common. Increases trust and decreases tension. Whorehouses. Exactly what we need right now. Build whorehouses. For the true bearers of civilization is not man in all his grandeur, no. It is woman, spread-legged, on the couch. Such has always been the truth, such shall always remain the truth. The Order's profession has carried humanity through countless trials and tribulations, and I see no particular reason why it should not carry us through 1 or 7 or 8 or more. Unironically true. Unironically true. Whoring is a powerful tool. Are we about to have another thing? Oh, no. Huh. Actually, we had the opposite of a thing. Huh. Nice. I like that. Faction 8,000 members. How much of a percentage do you have now? Surely your percentage must be rising pretty well. 29%? Okay, okay. I should have been promoting them way earlier and just boosted them to high heaven this whole time. 280 died attending to the machines. Oh boy. Listen, I'm working on the hospital thing, okay? I am attempting to give you the ability to heal yourself. It's fine. Also, can I embrace tradition yet? I can. The Great Chain. Unlock the Relink the Chain City ability. Parade of a tournament in the streets would greatly increase attention and a small efficiency expands. Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, do that. The Great Chain. I like the idea of the Great Chain.
Are a city of tradition.
A tension reduction
May
tool.
our past always guide us.
Consider me deeply intrigued. Alright, tension is low. The people who hate me are hating me at a relatively sort of kind of lowish level, even if not really. No common rule. 31-4. Okay, it's getting better. It's getting a lot better. Alright, I think I could do this now. I think I can do this now. Zero, hey Arch, been playing Final Fantasy 16 on PC. It is really good. I'm glad to hear it. No one, all hail Arch Frost, future king of New England. Working on it. In fact, I mean, guided voting would give me 5 more here, which is nice. You are revered! I know, people love me. Right, okay. 30 delegates. Okay. What do you want? Build a deep melting drill? I can do that. That doesn't really help. At all. Mostly against. That didn't help at all. Holy shit. What the fuck? Hold on. Are you being gay with me? That didn't move the bar in the slightest, did it? Yeah, 31-4. Negotiate with the New Londoners who are mostly against. Promise them a deep melting drill, and that shifts 3 votes. Oh, lovely. That seems utterly and completely fucking irrelevant, doesn't it? Yes, it very much so does. I mean, yeah, goddammit. Yeah, so it's literally impossible for now, is it? As I could shift, like, 10, 12 votes tops? I've got to keep bribing them, don't I think, until they get a little bit more on my side, or until the Faith Keepers grow larger. I could just coup it.
Stewart.
And I'm really tempted to cooing it. Because I've got all the trust in the world. Let me see. What happens if I coup it? We shall save first for security. I mean, the city reveres me. I've got plenty of guards. I got martial law. And the Faith Keepers are a big, nice majority. Requires 120 guard squads. Never mind. Okay. We're gonna need more guards. This too is fine. So that will give me 110. Oh, a random thing popped again. Quell unrest. That'll give me 110, so I still need one more district. Is there anything I can upgrade to get that one post anywhere? But you are actually cut off. God darn it. But you are not. Right, upgrade that. Upgrade that. And upgrade that. There. Okay, we're getting a little bit of scholar growth, which I should probably stomp down on as soon as possible.
And do not escalate.
Promote. Alright, only 7% of them remain. Condemn. Relations worsen. Oh no!
Steward.
That's absolutely terrible. How awful. There, 120 guard squads. How about now? Do you still hate my ass? Yes, you actually somehow hate my ass more. Huh, how? How? There's less of them. Eey. Logic be damned.
Steward.
Stage. Coup. Guards march on the council to secure your rule. Good. It is time to get rid of these god-awful bureaucrats and politicians and introduce the rule of order into this place. Is it happening? There we go. All hail the captain. The steward is no more. The council has declared you captain, with a handful of machine guns pointed at their backs, of course. And so now you control the council. You have effectively seized all power to make laws in the city. Yet the militants who battle each other in the streets refuse to recognize your new authority. You cannot end the violence and assure lasting unity until they are brought to heel. You must order your guards to root out militancy and silence dissent by forcing all faction members to sign an oath of loyalty or face consequences. I like the sound of this. Captain, the guards have begun their task of enforcing your rule throughout the city. All civil rights have been suspended. No warrants or probable cause tie your guard's hand. Anyone opposing your ascendancy is quickly dealt with. The fighting will soon end. Your peace is at hand. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it quite a lot, yes. Speaking of liking it quite a lot, ventilation towers. Build a couple of those to fix that incoming squalor concern of ours. Also, did I have any more of those material things lying about? Shallow iron vein, that will do. Yes, that will do. That will do nicely.
Dispatch gift boxes to the captain by post to avoid unnecessary queuing.
There we go. Order enforced. Much better. Separate radicals from society. Captain, the guards have finished their task. All fighting has been quelled. All recognize your absolute rule. Yet the hatred that led to war remains. Fighting will break out again unless we separate the radicals from upstanding citizens. We must physically separate the warring factions by placing one or both of them in special monitored enclaves. Contain the evolvers only. Let's see. Build one enclaves. Evolvers Enclave District 0-1. Evolvers Enclave District. You can live out there. There you go. You can live out there. You always wanted to live near the frost, after all? I don't see how you could possibly complain about something like that. Ed Young, 16, junior mechanic. 1 box, that's all we're allowed to bring to the Enclave. My entire life has to fit nicely into 1 box. And the worst of it is I look around and I see every adult, every supposed leader quietly obeying, meekly stripping away their lives until it timidly fits into 1 tiny suitcase. Cowards. There is an easier way to get someone into a tiny box, and I'll get the captain there one day. I don't know about that, sir. I don't know about that. Good. What do you mean, no access to deposit? Weird. Build watchtower in the Evolver district? That's a good idea. Begin enclave... Enclave first. Okay, right. I shall finish... There, that brings the material income back up to the positive again. Commence the relocation proceedings. The future of enclaves. Captain, the infrastructure to isolate the troublemakers from the rest of the city is complete. Our guards have begun the relocation process. Peace is at hand. Yet some of them balk at the conditions in the new enclave. These ramshackle huts are barely fit to live in, says one. This is outrageous. We will not have it. Many Frostlanders and New Londoners urge us to ignore these concerns. Let them tend to their own nest. They've cost our city enough already. High security, enclaves. You signed away your right to comfort when you decided to rise against me. The end of dissent. Our wayward city needed a single voice to obey, a firm hand to take it by the neck. You saw this. You rose from the muck and mire and stood, our beacon in the fog. In the face of such brilliant light, how could we do anything but follow? And now, like the sea to the stars, the city's pulled to you, warm in your light. We will follow any course you chart, Captain. Toasty. Sandoom, evolvers for the furnace, bacon for the poor. Oh, you took matters into your own hands. The captain lives again with the Faith Keepers as allies. Maybe you wanted everyone to get along. I don't know about that. Maybe you tried your very best. 824 deviants reintegrated in the Great Chain, 585 machines running the city under automaton primacy. Maybe you grew impatient with the bickering. Winter home salvaged. It was the right choice. It was. Maybe you had to do it or the city would fall. 625 bystanders dead in the Civil War, 7 districts damaged. That, if anything, is a pretty low number, considering my machines were eating 300 people a fucking day. 5,782 imprisoned. See? See? The casualties could have been so much greater, but I protected them in prison. It does not matter. Oh, it does, though. It had to matter. I liked imprisoning people. It was fun. Lily May, 14, child savant. Contained with her mother, smuggles food into the district. Dreams of those that wronged her and how to slit their throats. Maybe one day she will succeed. I feel like that's unfair. I feel like I did quite well for little Lily. Wait, Lily turned out to be an evolver? Of all things? Really? I feel like that's a bit unreasonable. Oh, it won't last long after I'm gone, but that's not my problem. This is not my issue. This is everybody else's issue. Now, what I will also, I need to check real quick, because I never turned on the generator, because I was kind of thinking that the generator, like, I would get a quest to be like, hey, turn on the generator, and then we'll do, like, the eternal summer thingy. But I never got that quest. Instead, it dumped me into the Civil War thing. So let me just turn that on, see if anything happens, actually. Stuart. Because I've got a fuck ton of fuel. See if I plus hyperdrive regulator. Enhanced overdrive. Okay. That is 7,983 excess heat, which is a fair old bit. Does that result in anything? Do people rejoice as the city suddenly gets ridiculously warmer?
Stuart!
Warm at last. Life inside the city is now warmer than New London has ever known. People walk the street in disbelief. They can remove shawls, coats, layers of clothes that for so many years were necessary, even the best of conditions. Now they peel like old skin. It is warm. People look at each other as if in a dream and wonder whether it can possibly last. Well, you know, you say that. Let's try and save lives instead of just crushing the little shits. So it increases trust in everything by quite a lot, but what's actually necessary is getting these people to stop fucking hating my ass. That's the primary problem. Hostile. Nests increased by granted activity, increased by fund project really increased by kept promise, marginal increased by protect people, activities by the support for city direction progress. Okay, so they don't actually give a shit about the fact that it's warm. Everybody else does give a shit, but the factions don't really care. So, does that actually, like, end it at some point? Or do they just get to, like, riot forever if you do protect people?
Of the city will thank you.
District where? I mean, they're destroying the gosh darn district. but will they end at some point, or is, like, protect people just a thing that doesn't do dick? 'Cause it kinda seems like a thing that doesn't do dick. Okay, so it eventually just destroys the district. And then immediately moves on to the next district. Yeah, that seems sort of kind of pointless, honestly. Yeah, I think just crushing them is the obvious solution to that problem, then. It's like, you could not crush them. Oh, what's the benefit? Nothing? Nothing. Yeah. Then why would I want to? I never quite understood it myself, honestly. That does, that does maybe make enough people hesitant, though. Let's see, can we get the other ending too, just in case? Listen, I don't really care if I'm gonna need to fulfill these promises anymore. That's largely irrelevant now. I still don't think I've got a chance of turning that into a vote, but... Oh, so the various thing affects various number of people, does it? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't notice that previously. Hold on. What if I offer them all the thing they want the most? New Londoners, what would you like the most? 19, 24. You actually don't give a shit. Okay, well, that's lovely for me. Frostlanders. 29, 29. You don't give a shit either, mate. Did I imagine that changing? Did I just imagine that, or what? Yes, I definitely did imagine that. And yeah, even with, no, there's simply no mathematic way to get it voted through. At all. But, if I seize control now... Right, so... somewhere 140, stage coup. Let's see, does that get us another ending? Anno document, are the dead voting yet? I was trying, but there doesn't seem to be a good way to get the dead to vote, honestly, which is a little bit annoying, frankly. I was kind of hoping that maybe the generator heat thing is like only a thing that matters if...
Mighty Captain.
Why are you so angry now, then?
Please dispatch gift boxes to the captain by post.
Ah, right,
to
secure
avoid
city.
Unnecessary queuing.
Secure all. They will be done. Maybe the generator heat thing only works if you have... If you do the Faithkeeper thing. Contain evolvers only. Because it was their storyline to like try and overclock the reactor, and I'm doing the Order one instead of the Faith one. And the patrol tower. Yep, life in a tiny box. I agree, the tiny box is where you will live now. Tiny box. Tiny box is good for you. Saving. Saving. There. And a high security enclave. The city has not fallen. Right, does that change anything? Or you either need to do it before the rebellion, which I don't think there's time, because the moment I did start building the thing, it went over into the next chapter. But maybe if I'd started building it immediately, it would have been done in time? Or maybe it's like you have to side with the Faith Keepers. Miso Trash says, we did it, Joe. We did. I just wanted to see if there was any, like... Because I'm presuming there's tons of different endings, right? Well, so far, everything is useful as usual. I miss the old automaton thingies, you know, the clanky walkers that walked around on the map. Those were neat. Alright, so there doesn't seem to be any real effect on that. So there must be this is just the order ending, I presume. And then there's probably an Evolver ending, and there's probably a Faithkeepers ending, I would imagine, as they were like the two main radical factions, right? And then there's obviously probably a, oh hey, you died ending, which is the bad one, unsurprisingly. Still, the only important thing is that I, the captain, is in charge forever and ever, as that is what will keep the city safe. Duh. What's the Utopia Builder? Open-ended sandbox mode of Frostpunk 2. Please be advised that we've designed Frostpunk 2 with the intent for you to experience the story mode before playing Utopia Builder, as engaging with the fate of New London is the intended way to learn the core concept of the game. Right, that makes sense. Sealed location, Windsor Peaks, Fractured Gorge. Oh, so you've got some different starting locations there. Large area, small area, randomized resource on Frostland, medium area. Okay, so you've got basically a city builder option there, which is cool. Nice. Yeah, that's right. I did get the anthology comic book, didn't I? Very nice game, honestly. Let's see, what's the price of Frostpunk 2 right now? It's about $50, is it? 50 or 40 bucks, depending upon regional equivalents and currency costs and stuff. Let's see, in total, it took me about 13 hours. So I restarted once because my autism drove me to, so probably the campaign... The campaign is about 10 hours long then, and then you've got Utopia Builder, which will probably be another, like, say, 10 hours. And you could replay the game, and there are some differences in that if you go for the various extremes, you do get access to some different buildings and your playstyle, and the story will change, I would imagine. I imagine that the Evolver storyline would be different from the Faithkeepers storyline. So you've got some limited replayability for a city builder. Some limited replayability, and then you've got the endless play Utopia sandbox mode. Okay. For a rough price of $40 to $50 then, that's not amazing, but it's not bad either. I would say that the primary limiting factor is that you don't have that many buildings, and you don't have that many solutions to any given problem. At the end of the day, your issues are always going to be the same. You need oil, you need heat, you need materials, and there are only so many ways to get them. Like, it's not like you can get materials through a widely different way, like, I don't know, trade or something, for example, rather than mining it out of the ice. So you're kind of just building the same district, even if you're going for the evolvers. So the primary draw would then be the difference in the story, I would suppose. Let's see. Does it have... It does not have a Steam Workshop. I think I saw something about... Ah, yes, they do have a mod support thing. Okay, so there will be mods for the game. That's good, that's very good. There will be mods for the game eventually. I was trying to look and see if I could figure out, like, how many endings there were, but I can't see anything that would, you know, kind of point it out in the achievement section. Alright. I would say, because I said the Space Marine 2 at what, $60, $70 for 8 hours of gameplay is probably not worth it. Not for a third-person shooter action game with basically zero replayability beyond PvE. I urge you to wait for a sale there. For Frostpunk 2, I would say that the initial offering is somewhat greater immediately, because this is a proper city build. Like, this is a significant improvement on Frostpunk 1, in my opinion. It'll give you 10 hours base, depends, you know, assuming you don't fail, need to restart again, I suppose, and it'll have at least 2 story endings, so let's be generous and say 20 hours of entertainment in total, unless you really, really enjoy the endless play mode, which, again, I believe you are fairly limited to how much you can build, so there's only so many times it would be interesting, but I could happily have played for longer right now, happily. So, I would say it is probably a worthy offering at the current price of like $40 to $50. You will never be harmed, of course, by waiting for a sale, obviously, but I am very happy with Frostpunk 2. I am very happy with Frostpunk 2. I do think that, yet again, they do sort of kind of fail at the whole idea of meaningful moral choices, however. There were a couple interesting ones, like the idea of paying for luxuries and paying for essentials, for example. That's kind of cool, but the problem is, in any game where you base the game upon resource scarcity, you are always, universally, absolutely going to be morally in the right to prioritize resources over the lives of a couple hundred people. I don't care if they're children, I don't care if they're old women. If it's that or the life of the colony, I will always sacrifice the child. It is baby's first moral conundrum at the end of the day. Like, oh, would you save 1,000 people or this one child? And like, oh, but it's a child though. I can't kill the child. Give me a pump action and shotgun and I'll show you the solution to that particular moral quandary real fucking quick. Which means that everything else rests on its quality as a city builder, and it is a solid city builder if limited. I would have liked to see like a bit more of an impactful tech tree, because the tech tree in essence gives you the same solution to the same problem, but slightly differently. Like, costing 100 extra people to operate the building, for example. And eventually, you run into kind of sort of the same problem as you do in all resource scarcity video games, where you end up in a situation where you have ass loads of resources, and you no longer need to worry about the resources, at which point paying 100 more dudes to operate a slightly different filtration tower is of absolutely no consequence whatsoever, because I've got 8,000 fucking people looking for work in my city. And I am swimming in oil, I am swimming in materials, I am swimming in food, and nothing is a problem anymore. Which is the same issue that you have with all survival crafty games, of course. Still, I think it's a very good game. I think it's a very good game. You know, what I should start doing, incidentally, I should start doing my review thingies again, because I've streamed it now, and a lot of you have watched the stream, and a lot of you have judged for yourself, but I think maybe, like a short review might still be worthwhile. You know, for everyone who didn't watch, and for everyone who didn't, pay attention to the summary at the end, etc. Because this is a good game, and I want to reward good game. Happy with this game. Frostpunk good. Yeah, I would give this a solid 8? 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Anywho, I guess I will wrap it up there then, and I'll think about whether or not I should do a quick little mini review on it. Because I do kind of miss doing the game reviews, but at the same time I felt they were superfluous when I was doing the streams, but it appeals to a different audience, so it might still be worthwhile. Until next time, chat, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your generous donations, and I guess I need to think about the next game to stream now. I have been having Papers, Please on my list for quite some time. Then again, we're closing in on October. I am tempted to play the Resident Evil game first. Bolt gun? I will never play bolt gun. It looks too silly and casual. I've refused the bolt gun. U-boat? I probably should do a little bit of U-boat, yeah. Yeah. I should do a little bit of U-boat. Signalis. I actually own Signalis, so I'm going to do Signalis at some point as well. But I heard it was really, really good. And then there's Songs of Six. You know what? I think I'll do Solium Infernum first, actually. Yes, yes. You'll be in for a treat with that game, chat. Solium Infernum, I think I'll do. Because that's a nice short game that I can introduce you to, and I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a 4X, almost Civi-style strategy tabletop game in hell. It's a very, very intriguing notion, trust me. Very, very intriguing little video game. Anywho, for the umpteenth time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for donations, and I see you all again. Have a good day, chat.